Hi, YouTube. It's Wendell James from Raising Whitley. We're all quarantined. I'm going to show you a quick meal. Now, let me first say, I want you to tell people about my YouTube channel and tell them to subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, hit that notification bell so you will know when I do more videos. And when people subscribe, tell them to do YouTube/Wendell James. I'm going to cook a fried lobster tail. Now, first, let me say, this is what happens when you're quarantined and you can't get to, your hairstylist can't come to you and you can't get to them. So this is not about beauty. This is what happens. And I want to thank Red Ford. Look at my apron. Red Ford is a fan of Raising Whitley, and she contacted me and sent aprons to me to give to all the cast. And she personalized every single apron, which means she really watched the show to know something about all of us. So I want to thank Red Ford. And on mine says Wendell, and then it says cookies. It says cookies. Can you see cookies for Joshua? And it got teddy bears and stuff on them. And she made one for Kim Whitley, and she even made one for Lunell. Everybody on the show. So thank you, Red Ford. You can Google her. She's out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm cooking today a fried lobster tail. Now let me tell you what I did. I took my scissors. Now these are not scissors you cut paper. These are cooking scissors. Okay, cooking scissors. I took cooking scissors and I cut down the back of the lobster tail. So then the lobster tail is split open like that. Then I pulled the meat. I'm going to keep the shell on just for good effects. But I pulled the meat from the shell. So I want you to see the meat is pulled from the shell. Okay, see that? Now what you're going to do is you're going to season your lobster. Now I'm using some McCormick Zesty Lemon Pepper. And it's lemon pepper and salt. And what I do, I don't pour in little cups and all that like you see on some of those cooking shows. What I like to do, I pour straight from the bottle. I don't measure anything. I pour straight from the bottle. So I'm going to pour just like this. And because I've been doing this so long, I just know the right amount to do. So I'm just going to pour like this. It sticks a little, okay, and pour like that. And pour a little more in there like that. And then you also want to turn the inside off to the side and get a little seasoning behind there, because you remember it's in the shell. Okay? Then I'm using just garlic powder. I put garlic on everything. Then I'm putting garlic powder. So I'm gonna sprinkle it all on the side, and then I'm gonna do the inside. And the veins have been removed from the lobster, so I'm gonna do the inside. So now it's well seasoned. Okay, you see that? Look at that. Okay. Then I'm gonna take it, and now what I'm gonna use is, and this is just easy to do, I'm gonna use some Louisiana seasoned fish fry. And it's seasoned already, but for me, it never has enough seasoning in it. So I'm gonna use Louisiana seasoned fish fry. And what you're gonna do is take your Louisiana fish fry. You're gonna pour it in a bowl, and then you're gonna dredge it. After you pour it in a bowl, then you're gonna dredge it. And take your hands, and you want to get the fish fry all up in, and use your hands, because you want to get the fish fry all up in there. So you just dredge it. Okay, cover it real good. Remember, you got the lobster in the shell, so you want to. I hope you guys can see that. You want to do it all in. Pull the shell apart, and you want to do it all in the shell. And then, okay, do that. And then take your hands and press, because you want to press the fish fry, make sure a lot of it stays on the meat. So you want to press it, press it, press it to make sure a lot of it stays on the meat. Okay? And then, let me just reach up under there, all up in the shell. Okay. Then just, once you get it nice and coated, just shake it. Just shake it, shake it, shake it. Now you know what's important? It's important that your grease is hot. Now I got 2 cameras going, and I have a very critical PR person who might look at this and say, Wendell, you should have did this. Now he has to remember, this is Negro rigged up. I got 1 camera at the pot, so you're going to be able to, I'm going to do 2 uploads. One, you're going to see me dropping it in. The other one, you're going to be able to see right into the pot. So I'm going to turn my other camera on, so you're going to be, so you can see into the pot. Okay, so we'll do that. Hold on. Because this way, I want you to be able to see right in, okay. So with my other camera, you're going to be able to look right into the pot. So it's important that you make your grease hot. But I was telling you guys about, I have a PR guy that's going to say you should have did, I live alone, I Negro rigged all this up. I got 2 cameras. I got one looking at the front. I got another camera that's focused on the pot on my grease. And so this is the way I have to do it. I'm a single man living alone. Now you want to make sure your grease is nice and hot. And the way you test it is you drop a couple of sprinkles of your seasoning. It's sizzling, because you don't want to do it in cold. And once you see it sizzle, that tells you your grease is hot. You shake off your lobster tail. See that? It's nice and coated. And then you're going to shell and all. You're going to take the lobster tail, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. And now you're going to take it and you're going to drop it in the grease. You hear that? You're going to cook it 7 to 10 minutes. You're going to cook it. Okay? Okay? 7 to 10 minutes. While that's happening, because, you know, it depends on how big the lobster tail is. So it depends on how big the lobster tail is, okay? Is how long you're going to cook it. Now, why? This is a quick meal. While that is cooking, we're going to make a little coleslaw. I'm just having my fried lobster tail and coleslaw. I'm going to take my coleslaw, and this is what I bought to do the coleslaw. It's called Eat Smart, and it's sweet kale. Kale. All I'm going to do is put my kale in the bowl. I mean, you know, we don't have time for all this fancy stuff. Just gonna put some sweet kale in the bowl. Okay? Look how quick this is. This is a 10-minute meal. And then I have some coleslaw dressing. So I'm gonna pour my coleslaw dressing, and I'll let you see it in a minute. I'm gonna pour my coleslaw dressing, in the bowl. Just pour it in it. It all depends on how wet you want your mixture. And we're gonna mix it up. And our lobster tail still cooking. And again, depending on the size of the lobster tail, 7 to 10 minutes, it'll be done. And all depends on how wet you want your, you know, some people like their salads a little dry, but it's already bagged. I pre-washed it, because even though it's supposed to be clean, you know, you got to pre-wash this stuff, especially now. You got to pre-wash it. So I pre-washed it. You mix it. If you got some cranberries, and I think I do. If you got some cranberries, put that in there. Look at that. Coleslaw dressing. Then look, let me see if I got some cranberries. Yep. Then you can take just some dried cranberries, if you like cranberries, dried cranberries. Put a few cranberries in there. A few cranberries in there. Mix it up. This is a 10-minute meal. Mix it up. And you have kale slaw. Great. Your slaw is done. Now you check on your lobster tail. It's been about 9 minutes. But I'm just going to check on it. Use nice tongs. Use some nice tongs. And on the other video, you're going to be able to see it. It's looking good. Okay, it's looking good so far, but I wanted to get a little bit harder. I wanted to get just a little, but you can see that it's turning out really nice. But I want to get a little harder. And just using tongs is good. So I'm going to cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes. And I'm using paper plates. So we have our paper plates. I'm going to plate a little bit of the coleslaw that I just made. And our lobster tail is about ready. And again, I'm going to do a side-by-side video. So you're going to be able to see it in the grease, and then you're going to be able to, and you see me doing this. And it's about ready. Look at that, nice fried. And then what you want to do with your lobster tail is that you want to drain it. So you want to drain it so all the grease floats off of it and it drains and it doesn't get soggy. And let me show you what a fried lobster tail, and this is your fried lobster tail. Kept it in the shell for visual effects. Drain it, and if you probably can't see it real good, and so any excess grease is draining to the bottom. So you just let it drain a couple of minutes, because that's why all the grease drains. It keeps it from getting soggy. And once it's through draining, once your lobster tail is through draining, you take it, you plate it, and here you go. Lobster tail with slaw. Thank you for watching. This is Wendell from Raising Whitley.